Hi, Amazon shoppers. How's it going? Good to see you today. If you're watching, thanks for tuning in. My name is Jonah. I am from Force1 RC. So really excited to tell you about a lot of awesome remote control toys. We have drones, we have cars, we have boats, and I'll tell you about a lot of their features today and just take you through some different products. It is crunch time. I know there's probably some last minute shoppers out there who are maybe just now starting to look for gifts. And if that is the case, get to it. I have some awesome options for you today, and I'm going to go through them all. Just a little background on us. Force1 RC is a small family-owned company in the Pacific Northwest. We sell remote control drones for beginners, for pros, for kids, for adults, really something for every experience level imaginable. And there's a lot of really great toys out there. I love talking about flying toys, especially. There is a really great one I want to talk about right up front, and it is called Stunt Riders. So this is the Stunt Rider that we're looking at right now. This is the box. Now I took the Stunt Rider out of the box, so you're just getting a view without the product inside, but usually this would be posed inside. This Stunt Rider drone is a flying toy that has two modes. You can convert this into a hoverboard or a paraglider, which is really neat. I love it. I think it's an interesting toy. You don't see a lot of toys out there that actually can be converted into two different modes like that. So I think it's pretty cool. It hovers very stable in the air. It features altitude hold that lets this cruise at a set height, so you don't really have to worry about controlling the altitude that it's hovering at when you launch it. It does have this little action figure. That action figure right now is attached to the hoverboard. It's got those little handles right there. But those legs, I'm just going to try to slide it out real quick, they pop out, and if you convert this into a paraglider, the arms will hold on to a paraglider handlebar, which I have right here if you can see that. I'm not going to switch it over to paraglider mode right now. I might in a second. I'll try to demonstrate this for you in hoverboard mode. But like I said, a really cool toy. I think this would be really neat if I was a kid. Actually, I'm not a kid and I still have fun with this. I think it'd be really cool to have a little action figure that automatically flies on this little action drone as well. I do have some video to show you so you can get a first-hand view of what this is like in flight. We'll roll that right now and I'll talk about it while we watch it. So as I said, this is Stunt Riders. It is a mini stunt drone for kids and adults. Like I said, I'm a big fan of flying it. Right now we're watching it in hoverboard mode. So really cool mode that allows it, the Stunt Rider, to balance on top, and it does have that super stable flight. So altitude hold, that is the feature that allows this drone to hover midair, and you don't have to worry about like making it rise or descend. The drone automatically takes care of that for you. It does have an easy joystick remote. I'm actually holding that. I'll show you that up close in a second too. Really easy joystick controls though. If you do decide to fly in paraglider mode, just a couple attachments. It does have some different bumpers on the sides as well as that hanging handlebar beneath it. So really easy to attach the paraglider Stunt Rider below the paraglider in that mode. Now this is a quadcopter. This is a drone, so all drones are going to have the 4 rotating blades. Those are spinning above and below in the hoverboard mode or paraglider mode, and based on the way they're spinning, that actually allows it to rise and fall and fly as a flying toy for your enjoyment. It does have the ability to turn, to twist, to spin midair. And we're just about to see these two guys launch the Stunt Rider one more time in hoverboard mode. And here we go, just attaching its hands to the handlebar. And it does have a very easy takeoff procedure. All it takes is one button on the mini remote. That is a joystick remote I'm holding right now. So a lot of fun and very easy to fly. This does have a little trick too. It actually has a one button trick that when you press it, we're calling it an orbit turn mode. So when you press it, this will just perform kind of a little mini revolution in place and land, not land, but hover in the same position it started. So that is a cool little stunt that it performs, but like I said, it does have those 2 stunt modes as well. So it is the holiday season, as I mentioned. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about Stunt Riders right now. This is on sale as I speak, and that sale is going to last till 3:20 p.m. Pacific time. We are in the Pacific time zone at Force One, so we are offering this at $16.99, and you should be able to find that in a carousel below me if you're watching this video. A lot of our products are featured that I'll talk about during this live stream, and thank you for tuning in today. I'm really excited to tell you about all of them, but especially this one. This is on sale right now, so do take advantage of that. We chopped the price a little bit, and if you're shopping for last minute gifts, that's a great deal to grab right now. So I am going to turn this on and try to fly it for you. We'll see how this goes. I am in a small studio space, but here we go. I'm going to turn it on, turning the remote on. We'll see it take off. I might have it hover just for a second, and then I'll land it real quick. So. And it fell off the edge of my table. No worries though, if you're just tuning in, I was just talking about the Stunt Riders RC toy. So really cool toy. You can also view this video from the beginning if you're tuning in late. After our live stream ends, you can obviously click into the link again and just view it from the beginning. So, gonna move right along and talk about our next RC toy, and that is the Velocity. I actually have two Velocities, a blue and a green RC boat. So the Velocity RC boat is it's a remote control boat that goes about 20 plus miles an hour. You can actually get it to go over 20 miles an hour. We recommend you drive this boat in fresh water, so lakes, ponds, pools, but do be careful in pools. Want to make sure you have plenty of space. Make sure there's no one else in the pool if you're driving this in a pool. So just take those safety precautions. Like I said, it cruises quite fast. It is available in those two colors, blue and green. A lot of different features to get to, but I think first and foremost, you probably would want to see this in action. Now, I don't have any water right in front of me. I'm not streaming from a pond or a lake. So we do have a video to roll, and we can check that out right now. So again, we are talking about our Velocity remote control boat. There's a look at what you get in the box. So the remote control transmitter, the boat. This does have 4 channels, so you could actually race 4 different boats at once if you wanted to. Really easy to start, and it skims really quickly through the water, kind of slices through, especially the kind of water we're watching right now, very flat. This does have an auto capsize recovery feature. If your boat were ever to flip upside down, it's not a problem. You don't have to go swimming out to the boat in the middle of the water. You just press a button on the remote, and you can do that easily. So we are looking at the remote right here. You do have an LCD screen readout, so you can get to see how fast you're actually driving it. Easy controls that let you go forward and turn and such. It does have a double hull that's going to protect the batteries inside, as well as it's going to be it's super aerodynamic, so it's going to be very sleek and fast as it cruises through the water. This also has a self-cooling self-cooling water technology. So as this is driving through the water, that water goes in and the water itself will cool the engine, so you don't have to worry about overheating. That's a really handy feature, I think, for remote control boats, especially the Velocity boat. Helps it keep up its speed as it's cruising through the water. Radio control, there is a dry dock stand, which I don't have out, but a little stand that you can display this remote control boat on. If you got this maybe this upcoming Tuesday, the holidays are upon us. We're in the middle of it. This is crunch time. If you're just tuning in, we're talking about last minute RC toys and gifts for the holiday season, and I think this one's a really special one for anyone who lives near a lake, a pond, some kind of fresh water that you could race this RC toy in. I do like both colors, the blue and the green. We are in the Pacific Northwest. We have a lot of sports teams that are those colors. We got the Mariners, we got the Seahawks, we got the Seattle Sounders if you're a soccer fan, but really cool colors on their own. So those blue and green colors, really cool. It does have this rudder, so obviously that's going to control which direction your RC boat is driving. Another thing is it does have a nose guard, which you can attach to the front. So if you're driving fast and if you were to bump into another boat, if there are other RC boats in the water, or just some kind of obstacle, maybe it's a rock, maybe it's a wall, some kind of barrier, it would be protected if you have that nose guard on. So a lot of features. I love the Velocity RC boat. it's hard to demonstrate in person. I wish I could, but I encourage you to pick up one today. This is actually, there's a sale upcoming on it. That's going to be on Saturday, and Pacific time, it starts very early in the morning. So it's 1:10 a.m. to 7:10 a.m. So if you want to set the alarm, wake up super early in the morning. You could probably wake up at 6 a.m. ish if you're on the West Coast time. But you got a few extra hours if you wanted to grab that on Saturday morning, East Coast time. That would last till about 10 a.m. if you're on the East Coast. So we are chopping the price down to $42.49 on Saturday morning. So please look out for that deal. This is your chance. This is your opportunity to get these last minute gifts. I think it's a lot of fun to go holiday shopping, and a lot of fun to see the delight on someone's face when they open up a cool tech gift like these toys I'm talking about. So again, the boat, I'm just going to set that aside right now. So that is called the Velocity. We named it. All these drones and RC toys, by the way, they do come with manuals that we wrote ourselves. We wanted to make sure that we test all these products to give you a product, well, that you're going to be able to drive right away, but to understand right away. So we take pride in our ability to write really comprehensive manuals that are very easy to consume. It's not going to give you a headache or anything, but want to get you either up in the air or out on the water or racing across wherever you want to race. I'm going to talk about this guy next. This is the Cyclone RC crawler. So this RC car has these really thick rubber tires and wheels. Really makes it a lot of fun to drive on any terrain. You could be driving on rocks and sand and grass and on the beach. What's really unique about this is that it actually has two sides. So you've got this blue and red side and the black and red side. You never have to worry about this flipping on its back because every side is up. It will keep driving no matter which side. So it can do a flip, still driving, no matter which direction it's facing. It does have a really wild mode called Cyclone mode. And I also have a video on this RC car that I'm excited to show you. You'll get to see it in action right now. So again, this is the Cyclone fast action stunt car we're watching. You see it in all its glory right there. It's got those thick rubber tires, the double-sided design, which I think is really cool. There's a lot of RC cars out there. Not a lot of RC cars can just drive whatever way they're facing, up or down. The LED lights will glow while you've got it turned on, and you see it racing up the hill there. Cyclone mode, that is one button you push on the control, and it will do 360 flips, tricks, all on its own. So we call it Cyclone mode because it is a wild mode, of a very 360 spin stunt mode that's just unleashed when you push that button. And it does have the 2.4 gigahertz remote control transmitter, which I'll talk about as well. I've got this in front of me. I can demonstrate real quick. This is a very wild car. I'm not going to do a lot of driving with it, but I'll turn it on there. It does have a rechargeable battery, as do all our RC toys. You do get a rechargeable battery. In most cases, you get two rechargeable batteries, so you can have a longer playing experience with all our RC toys. So this is on right now. Like I said, I'm just going to drive real quick. You can kind of hear it rumbling. Hard to get it to do a flip, but I'll try real quick. Maybe not today. I do need more space, honestly. I wish I had more space. I wish I was streaming to you from the desert or some kind of awesome area where we had a whole studio and I could just demonstrate this in person. But that's what the video is for. And if you are just tuning in, my name is Jonah. I am from Force1 RC. This Cyclone stunt car will be on sale tomorrow. That sale is going to be running from 10:40 a.m. to 4:40 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and this will be $17.82 at that time. So knocking the price down for this. I think if you are out there looking for last-minute holiday gifts, it is crunch time, and we're counting down the days. Tuesday is Christmas Day. If you celebrate Christmas, which I did as a kid, I think all these gifts would make great gifts to discover under the Christmas tree. Some families like to do their holiday shopping a little later and take advantage of some of these types of deals, though. So if you do have a little bit more of a buffer, well, now's the time. You know, click through to the links. The links are all below me. So check out the product on the page. You can read a lot more about all these products. You can get to see a lot more pictures, obviously in the different modes that they work in, that they feature. And and make the decision yourself. But I think all these features and the power-packed stunts that are in this little car are really great. So do take advantage of that deal either right now or tomorrow when we have a live deal going on the Cyclone mini stunt car. So that the rubber tires, the last thing I just want to say, this is super durable. You could even race this downstairs if you wanted to. It's very bouncy and it's protected because of those durable rubber tires. So I'm gonna turn it off right now, and I do have one more fun product to tell you about. And if you've been watching for a little while, you might have seen this little drone in the corner of your screen. This is the Blue Jay, the U45WF. It's a really sleek camera drone. It does have a 720p camera right on the bottom of it. That is adjustable, so you could take footage from above, and you can actually have footage that's straight out. So if you're flying, you're getting that first-person view, FPV view of whatever's in front of you, or you can adjust that camera to tilt downwards and get the bird's eye view from above. So that's a really neat drone. The Blue Jay does have a few features I want to tell you about. For one, this is the remote. You can pop your phone right into that remote and actually fly from your phone if you want. It does have an app that comes with it that is called the Flying C app. So download that app, connect to the drone signal, and then you can fly directly from your phone. Now you can do that two ways. You can fly from your phone just using your phone as the remote, or you can attach the remote in the transmitter and get the view of your drone's footage right on the screen of your phone while you're flying with these joystick controls. So really easy. It does have altitude hold. Altitude hold, again, it maintains the drone's position in the sky. You don't have to worry about making it rise or descend. Altitude hold takes care of that for you. It does also feature a mode called headless mode. I think that's really handy for beginners. If there are any beginners who are out there flying and you're kind of wondering about, well, if I fly this straight out and turn it around, if I fly straight, is it going to fly straight towards me? Well, with headless mode, it automatically orients the drone to you whichever way you're facing. So based on your position, it will fly out whenever you push forward. So that's pretty handy, headless mode. And it does have, like I said, the camera. The high landing gear also comes in handy. It protects the camera. So when this comes in for landing, that high landing gear is going to let it obviously come to the ground, but without hurting the camera at all, because there's going to be a little bit of clearance underneath the drone. And I do have some footage to roll on the U45WF. We'll watch that right now. So as you're seeing it right now, you do see the propeller guards on the side. Those also come in the box. This can perform 360 flips. That's easily done with just the push of a button. And hovering very stably midair. We call this the Blue Jay. Those four propellers, the blue and black colors, we thought it kind of reminded us of a Blue Jay in the wild. So the Blue Jay, really cool drone that is very sleek and aerodynamic, really fun to fly midair. And you see this user clipping their phone in to use as a camera as well. One key lift land, that's something that comes with both drones I talked about, the Stunt Riders as well as this Blue Jay. That is one button to lift or land the drone. That's all it comes down to. So just a very easy drone to fly, just with that one button to do so. So that's a really cool video. I might have a guest star popping up any moment right now to show you the U45WF to get even another view at it. If you hear a humming behind me, might be popping up over my shoulder right there. So that is the U45WF Blue Jay drone in action, hovering very stably midair. Look at that. That's so awesome. And I don't know if we can get it to do a flip. There you go. We just got it to do a flip live on camera. So that's never been done before. We'll see if we can do it one more time. Ugh. It flipped, but slightly out of screen if you're watching. I know it might be a little loud, so if you have your volume down, I apologize if the noise is a little loud. But that is a view of the U45WF. We have a lot of clearance behind us, so thank you to my toy tester Kendall behind me for showing that off for you if you're watching today. And again, that is it's on sale. Actually, that sale is coming up this Friday. That's tomorrow, so 3:45 to 9:40 p.m. and this will be for $69.99. That's one of the lowest prices we've ever had on this drone. So do take advantage of that. Again, thank you for tuning in. My name is Jonah. I'm from Force1 RC. There's a lot of shopping that people are getting up to just now or just starting your holiday shopping, and I think these RC toys would make great tech gifts for that tech gearhead in your life. So take advantage of the deals. I'll whip right through them real quick. The Stunt Riders drone, which is off camera. I flew it off camera, unfortunately. That is on sale right now for $16.99. The Velocity, these RC boats, will be on sale Saturday early in the morning, Pacific time, 1:10 to 7:10 a.m. The Cyclone RC stunt car, that'll be on sale tomorrow from 10:40 a.m. to 4:40 p.m. And then lastly, this will be on sale tomorrow from 3:40 p.m. to 9:40 p.m. All those are Pacific Standard Times. Thanks for joining us. Had a lot of fun telling you about these RC gifts for the season. Happy shopping, Amazon customers.